This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Two held in murder of 81-year-old St. Anne man. The St. Anne police have arrested two persons in relation to the murder of 81-year-old retired chef Norman Campbell of Goshen District in Brownstown, St. Anne. Shortly before 2 p.m. Sunday, Campbell was found unresponsive and with a wound to the head. The police were called and he was taken to the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Deputy Superintendent Kevin Francis told the news on Monday that the two persons who have been picked up are likely to be charged with murder. Francis has also expressed condolences to the family of the deceased, saying the police community safety unit will offer grief counseling. The deputy superintendent is also urging persons with information on the murder to contact the police. Meanwhile, the police are intensifying investigations into the murder of Ocherious businessman Orville Grant. Grant, popularly known as Bash, was shot dead on Saturday night in Buckfield, Ocherious, when he was pounced on by three men as he spoke with a friend. His licensed firearm was stolen. A homemade firearm and several 9mm casings were recovered from the scene. Jamaica at risk of being added to UK red list due to COVID surge. Jamaica is reportedly among 3 Caribbean countries that are likely to be added to the United Kingdom's travel red list when the UK government reviews its travel traffic light system this week. Jamaica is currently on the amber list, which requires travelers from the island to quarantine at home for 10 days on their return and take several COVID-19 tests. According to several media reports, Jamaica, St. Lucia, and Dominica are all at risk of being added to the red list, which would see visitors from those countries needing to quarantine in a hotel for 10 days and take at least 2 COVID-19 tests upon arrival to the UK. It is also predicted that Antigua and Turks and Caicos could move to the amber list. The likely change in distinction, UK travel expert Paul Charles said, is due to the rising number of COVID-19 cases in those Caribbean countries. Jamaica on Monday reported a record 879 new cases of the virus to bring the total number of confirmed cases in the country to 62,712. Stepfather charged with his stepson's murder. A man has been charged with the murder of his stepson following an incident at their home on Thursday, August 12. Charged is 33-year-old Marco Dacres, otherwise called the Short Man, a farmer of Biles District, Kitson in St. Catherine. Reports are that about 9 p.m., Dacres and his stepson, 24-year-old Sean Winter, had an argument which developed into a fight. Winter reportedly used a shovel to hit Dacres, after which it is alleged that Dacres used a knife to stab Winter in the chest. Winter was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. The accused man later turned himself into the police, where he gave a caution statement and an interview was conducted. He was subsequently charged. His court date is being finalized. St. Catherine man charged with illegal possession of firearm. Lawmen assigned to the St. Catherine South Police Division arrested and charged a man with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition following an incident in Davis District, Old Harbour, St. Catherine on Saturday, August 21. Charged is 43-year-old Owen Facey of Dagger Bay, Old Harbour, St. Catherine. Reports from the Old Harbour Police are that about 8 p.m. they received a report about a disturbance in the community. The swift action of the team allowed them to intercept a Nissan motor car that was observed fleeing the area. The motor car and its occupants were searched, and a Taurus 9mm pistol fitted with a magazine containing 9 9mm cartridges was seized, along with cash amounting to $1,267,109. Following an interview, Facey was charged. His court date is being finalized. Residents hand over gun to cops in St. James. One single-action Browning pistol was handed over to the police by residents in Adelphi, St. James on Monday during a community patrol. Reports are that about 10:30 p.m., cops were on patrol along the Adelphi Main Road when they were approached by residents of the community who handed over the firearm. One male was taken into custody in connection with the seizure. However, his identity is being withheld pending further investigations. 6 arrested for breaching DRMA in St. Catherine. 6 persons were arrested and charged for breaching the Disaster Risk Management Act, and 13 others warned for similar breaches in the St. Catherine South Police Division between Sunday and Monday, following operations aimed at disrupting criminal activities and enforcing the DRMA. The police say approximately 400 motor vehicles were stopped and checked during the operation, with 6 traffic tickets issued for various breaches of the Road Traffic Act. As operations continued throughout the night, reports are that shortly after 2 a.m., a .45 firearm pistol along with 4.45 cartridges was seized after men challenged lawmen in a gun battle in Gulf Gregory Park in the parish. No one was arrested in connection to the seizure. The police have urged citizens to observe the disaster risk management regulations pertaining to the lockdown, warning that perpetrators will be arrested and charged. Police seek assistance in finding relatives of deceased men. The Papine Police in St. Andrew are seeking the public's assistance in locating the relatives of a man who was pronounced dead at the Kingston Public Hospital on Wednesday, July 28. Based on investigations, detectives believe the man is 63-year-old Hugh Black of Landley, St. Andrew. He was assisted to the hospital by the police and neighbors after falling ill at his home. Black is of dark complexion and slim build. He was clad in a plaid shirt and gray shorts. The police are now appealing to his family or anyone with information to contact the Papine Police Station at 876-927-2047 or the Police 119 emergency number. Meanwhile, the Halfway Tree Police are appealing to the relatives of Carl Stevens of Clark Street in Highlight View, Kingston 6, to contact them immediately. Stevens' decomposing body was found at his home on Wednesday, July 7. He is of dark complexion, medium build, and is about 5 feet 8 inches tall. The police said a post-mortem has since ruled that Stevens died of natural causes. However, detectives have been unable to locate any of his relatives and are now making a public appeal for them to come forward. Anyone with information should contact the Halfway Tree Police Station at 876-926-8185, the Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. 752 additional COVID-19 cases, 15 more deaths. Jamaica has recorded 15 more COVID-19 fatalities, pushing the tally to 1,417. Those who have died are a 75-year-old woman from St. James, a 75-year-old man from Kingston and St. Andrew, an 80-year-old woman from St. Catherine, a 68-year-old man from Kingston and St. Andrew, a 63-year-old man from Kingston and St. Andrew, a 58-year-old man from St. James, a 49-year-old man from Manchester, an 89-year-old man from St. Mary, a 76-year-old woman from St. Anne, a 67-year-old man from Clarendon, a 56-year-old man from Westmoreland, a 66-year-old woman from Kingston and St. Andrew, a 66-year-old man from Kingston and St. Andrew, a 49-year-old man from St. Anne, and a 66-year-old woman from Clarendon. The Ministry of Health says the deaths occurred between August 18 and August 22, and one more fatality is under investigation, moving that figure to 121. Meanwhile, there were 752 new cases, with ages ranging from 12 days to 98 years, pushing the total to 63,464, with 13,820 being active. Of the new cases, 450 are women and 302 are men. The parish breakdown is as follows: St. Catherine 126, Kingston and St. Andrew 113, St. James 70, St. Anne 70, Westmoreland 68, St. Thomas 55, Trelawney 46, St. Elizabeth 45, Clarendon 44, Manchester 41, Hanover 39, Portland 22, and St. Mary 13. A total of 1,751 tests were conducted. The country's positivity rate stands at 48.7%. In the meantime, there were 56 more recoveries, increasing the total to 47,843. Some 589 persons are in hospital, with 179 being moderately ill, 90 are severely ill, and 59 are critical. 4 persons are in government quarantine, while 42,718 are at home. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.